You see, the movement, first of all, Lokpal bill itself in the present state is not, in my opinion, not the correct method of dealing in a democratic setup. Number two, the corruption cannot be controlled by Lokpal bill alone. You need specific institutions like a very, very strong CEC. You need
no.
Very,
what
very
about the
good
Bhushans?
CEC.
Why are you avoiding taking a position on the Bhushans?
You see, my sole point is Bhushans are just one small incident and the timing itself is questionable. So let's not question one particular person. When we are talking of corruption, there are larger issues, and largest issue being Gandhi family.
No,
why are we shying away from talking about them?
Well, Mahesh Jethmalani, are the Bhushans, is this entire issue a small issue? Aren't there many forces, anonymous forces involved and behind this entire matter? Is this a small episode in your view?
Well, no, the episode assumes great significance because I think here is a government that is not seriously interested at all in the enactment of the Lokpal bill, particularly in the form that civil society has presented it. There is no doubt that the government is behind the smear campaign against the Bhushans, and the Bhushans are required. Look, what do we have against the Bhushans today? We have a tape which is probably doctored, a CD which is probably doctored. At least 2 independent agencies have said so. I know that there's been that there is the argument that the Bhushans have submitted it to those organizations, but they are reputable organizations, and nobody till today has come with counter evidence to suggest that the report of tampering, splicing in 3 different places is untrue. Right? Then you have an evasion of stamp duty. Well, that matter is sub judice and it will be decided. The Bhushans will undoubtedly defend it, and nobody can say whether they undervalued and did not pay the right amount of stamp duty right now. The matter is sub judice. The appropriate authority will decide that.
There is a notice. They have paid about 0.3% of the stamp duty. I'm just responding to you on fact.
But are we but are we going to judge this? All right, so
no,
it raises a few eyebrows, but
value.
Yes, so let the stamp duty authority, the state UP state government authorities that have raised this issue, and then there's a question of timing also. There's a question of timing. So all right, there are a few errors of judgment, particularly, I mean the Indian Express story today, yes, there's a few errors of judgment, but nobody can say it's a corrupt deal. I mean, if somebody is getting a bonanza without corruption, right, he applies, then
if it had been a Congress leader,
yes.
If it had been a Congress leader, would you have said, oh, it's a error of judgment, if it had been a cabinet minister who you had in these kind of circumstances on stamp duty evasion?
No, that's because of my own bias. Frankly, no, because I have a particular bias towards Congress leaders and their dealings. So no, I wouldn't. So but I know the Bhushans to be eminently honorable people, and I would give them the benefit of doubt. And I certainly would in this case.
No, so the argument is, I'm hearing from all the eminent panelists, Vinod Mehta, I'm hearing the argument, don't question the specifics. Forget the specifics. Don't ask whether the land allotment was arbitrary, questionable. Look at the larger issue. Don't get into the issue of conflict of interest.
Arnab, can I intervene?
No, is that the... Yeah, okay, Meenakshi, you want to go first? Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say, I am not saying that you don't question. You are free to question because that is what free media is all about, and people answerable have to make those answers available. I probably may not be the right person to answer on anybody's behalf. That's my stance.
No, my question to Vinod Mehta is, are we not supposed to ask those specifics, Mr. Mehta? We ask those specifics of politicians all the time.
Arnab, I am not giving a clean chit to the Bhushans. I am simply saying that let there be some clarity, and if it is necessary, the Bhushans must stand down. But please remember, if the Bhushans stand down, you have killed this committee. You will ensure that this committee that is negotiating with the government for a strong Lokpal bill will be dead as a dodo.
Are you saying there's no other lawyer?
That is the purpose of the whole exercise.
Are you saying
that is the purpose of this?
No, are you?
The purpose of this whole exercise is to kill this committee.
Why?
Or to make it so feeble. To make it so feeble that its negotiating power is zilch.
No, I'm trying to understand.
That is the bigger game plan, and I think I think we should be looking at the bigger game plan, the bigger conspiracy, And in this other conspiracy, if they have done something wrong, they should be punished.
So-
but remember what will happen if they step down right now, which everybody wants. I find it very interesting that the whole political class is saying, no, whatever happens, let them step down. Let them step down. Arey Baba, wait to karo. Let's get some clarity in the situation. You said let them step down when there is a doctored CD. Well, let's wait for some clarity, and then finally they will step down, and the movement will be dead.
So that's the point, but I'm trying to understand this. Completely, this is all insidious. Swapan Das Gupta, you know how many politicians are having a great time and giving off-record stories and enjoying this attempt at puncturing this whole movement. But when people rallied, Mr. Das Gupta, people rallied around Anna Hazare. Shanti Bhushan appeared after this whole battle had been fought. People didn't rally around Shanti Bhushan. Why is everybody saying the only people, the only father and son, the only lawyers, the only people with great probity are Shanti Bhushan and Prashant Bhushan?
I mean, I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those who say that. Which is why I said what is very important is that the groundswell against corruption must not be allowed to be dissipated into complete cynicism, which is what the real objective of the ruling party at this precise moment is. You see, land has been a potential minefield. What this seeks to establish so far is that the Bhushans are prone to as much greed as anyone
Then
else.
how can they
And
speak
therefore,
for the
how
India
can
Against
they
Corruption movement?
sit in judgment over politics?
No, but how can they speak
That
for...
is really the...
No, if they are prone to that level of greed.
So that's why I'm saying the important issue is not the Bhushans, whether they come or they go, whether they remain in the committee or whether they
Mr. Das Gupta,
resign from the committee is not very important.
Mr. Das Gupta,
what is important is to preserve the momentum.
I understand, but Mr.
preserve the momentum.
That is what is happening.
Oh no, 1 second. Vineet Narayan is also joining the panel tonight. I have one strong voice who's completely against the Bhushans tonight. Mr. Jethmalani, I'm going to come to you. Many people are asking, Vineet Narayan, thanks for coming in. Why are some people from civil society who, as Swapan Das Gupta said, can be questioned whether they are prone to the same greed? Why should they be put on a pedestal? Vineet Narayan, what's your argument tonight on where this story stands, this whole raging controversy over what the Bhushans should do? We have many people on the news hour tonight who believe that the issue is greater and the Bhushans should stay. Where do you stand, Mr. Narayan?
I'm not saying they should stay.
Arnab, we are totally with Anna Hazare ji. We are totally with this cause of Jan Lokpal Bill. And I think I'm so happy that after decades, the youth of the nation has woken up to this cause. We must save Anna Hazare from the ulterior motives and designs of vested interests who have hijacked this whole movement. And this is not the first time they have done. They have been doing in the past. I burnt my fingers. That's why I'm saying I'm talking with conviction. They should step down. There are many jurists in the country who can fill that vacancy.
No, but give a factual position. I know that you have personal issues with Prashant Bhushan, but give a factual reason. You are saying they stepped down. The matter is sub judice, they are saying. It is not a discretionary allotment, they are saying.
The Caesar's wife should be above suspicion. In 2G spectrum case, they make allegation that the licensees have taken undue benefit without going through the proper tendering process. Here in this allotment of land, they follow the same pattern, get the benefit. So I mean, you have double standards in your life and you want to draft a bill where you want to make politicians, bureaucrats accountable without you yourself being accountable.
No, look at the larger issue.
You are accountable.
No, look at the larger issue. Look at the larger issue, Vineet Narayan. This country, this country needs an effective Lokpal bill. And there are a group of crusaders who are saying, if we want a bill, then we need these two men on the committee. Otherwise, you have four lawyers sitting on the other side. Kapil Sibal, Mr. Chidambaram, Veerappa Moily and Salman Khurshid. You cannot have a discussion unless there is some serious legal representation on your side. Don't you understand the practical issue that's being raised?
Arnab, we all want this bill to be passed. We want to stand with this cause. But why we have to insist on these two lawyers whose credibility is being questioned by so many people?
But
I mean,
isn't
there
it
are
obvious
so
to
many
you?
jurists in
Isn't
the
it
country.
obvious to you, Mr. Narayan, who's behind? Isn't it obvious to you? Let me ask you, who is behind this attempt at hitting out their credibility? Do the authors of this anonymous campaign not matter to you?
I can't hear you, Arnab. Can you
Isn't it
repeat? There's
obvious
lot of
to you?
disturbance.
Before I get a response, Vineet Narayan, I am asking you this. Isn't it
Yeah.
obvious to you? Don't you know who is behind this smear campaign? These stories that are doing the rounds. Why is all this material coming out now? Land allotments happened later. Stamp duty evasion must have happened in the past. Why is it coming now, days after the appointment of this committee?
Arnab, I am not concerned about why the material is coming now. I have been raising my voice for long time, even in recent past. So, I mean, if these people are not willing to listen and they go ahead in an arbitrary manner and they take whole country for a ride and they think they are the only custodian, I mean, this is not done. This is not done in a democracy. Was their selection made in a democratic manner? What was the hurry? It could have been done in 24 hours by inviting various suggestions. Why they hijack the whole thing?
No, well, they were there leading the movement. Let me get in Mahesh Jetpalani here. You know where this debate is now progressing.
That doesn't mean...
1 minute. Mahesh Jetpalani, you're hearing that side of the argument. Now, one thing we need to do is end this whole issue. We do believe here at times now the issue of fighting against corruption is far bigger. Hence, how do we handle this cynicism now if they don't go?
Well, you know, Arnav, we have to explain clearly to any doubting Thomases that the issue here is one of bringing public servants to account